So I play a couple instruments, probably guitar the best. I sometimes practice piano, and I love messing around on GarageBand.
Walking dogs, I volunteer at the Humane Society and I walk dogs every Saturday, and that's something that I just do out of fun. I don't have any requirement to do it for.
Outside of work, I just bought a laser cutter because I started up a small jewelry line of laser cut and engraved jewelry. So I'm going to start setting that up pretty soon.
I like to bullet journal.
One thing I like to do as a hobby is photography. I'm a music photographer, so I go out to a lot of different shows and festivals and just go out and photograph different artists and concerts.
Some hobbies include music. I love to sing. I've been singing since I was a little girl.
My hobbies include playing with my cats.
I also am a plant fiend. I've collected probably about 25 different plants right now in my room. It cleans the air, so sounds good to me, but...
My hobbies outside of work and school are video games, going to the movies.
Go for walks and watch YouTube videos as some of my hobbies.
Also, I love to be outside. I like to hike. I like to explore new places.
I enjoy reading and also playing an obscene amount of video games outside of work and school.
Spending time with my girlfriend, spending time with our cats, and coffee.
When I'm not at work, I like to play video games, or I like to sleep on the days off. That's nice.
And then I also like to just watch TV, play video games, and hang out with my beautiful cat.
I'm trying to teach myself Arduino circuit boarding. I also sew and sometimes draw and eat.
One of my role models is Jack Antonoff. He's a Grammy-winning artist and producer. He produces a lot of different artists' music, and he also makes his own music. He's in his own bands and involved in his own projects. I just think he's one of the most talented artists and musicians out there, and just is incredible at everything that he's involved in and does, and I think he's just one of the most genuine and down-to-earth people that I've ever seen.
My role model would probably be my sister, because she's super strong. She's been through a lot in her life. She, 2 kids and a divorce before 35, and she just keeps plugging away every day at life, and doesn't have a downer outlook and stuff like that. And I don't know, she's accomplished a lot in her life and still just keeps going every day, and I'm proud of her. And yeah.
My role model has been Betsy Johnson for the past few years now. I've always bought her clothes and her purses and stuff, and I just loved her stuff. But then a few years ago, when I was taking fashion theory and stuff, I was looking more into her career, and she's been really relevant all throughout the years, and she works really hard, and she's always really confident. So.
My role model is probably my mom, because she's a kind person and she also works really hard every day.
So I plan on majoring in biology, and my role model is probably Rosalind Franklin, because she made so many different contributions to the structure of DNA with her crystallography images and stuff, and I don't know, I think she's really inspiring.
My role model is Lady Gaga. Lady Gaga's been my role model for the past 10 years because her music to me is really genuine and has lots of great meaning to it. And then it was her music that drew me in, but it was really how she uses her platform to spread kindness, and she really lives her truth. She lives out being an activist. She lives out spreading happiness and being kind to people even if they're not kind to her.
One of my role models is my mother-in-law. She really has gone through a lot, but it continues to be really easygoing and fun to be around, and I really love that energy.
My role model is Judy Garland. I used to watch Wizard of Oz 24/7 every day as a child. I look up to her because she was the type of movie star that had a really hard career. They were really hard on her for her body size and for her looks, because she wasn't your typical movie star. She wasn't like Marilyn Monroe, but she had this amazing talent, so she denied every person that was getting in her way and strived to be the best that she could be. and that's what I try to follow, because I know there's always going to be criticism, but you can't. I said that word really stupidly. Roslyn didn't let the criticism get in her way. Instead, she fought to prove her haters wrong.
My role model is my role model is my grandmother because she taught me the joy of reading.
Something that I always try to live my life by is just like not get stressed. Just in general, it's not an easy thing to do, but you know, when things are coming at you 100 miles an hour, like they're still going to be coming whether you're stressed or not. So just try to stay as calm as I can in most settings.
My motto for life is get up, dress up, show up every day.
So a motto or saying that I follow is to do better and to be my best. I try not to half do or half involve myself in things and try to just put my best foot forward and give whatever I need to my full attention and give it everything that I can.
I try to live my life every day by being nice to everybody around me, because you never know when people are being like mistreated otherwise.
A motto I live by is sleep when I'm dead, because there's always homework waiting around the corner.
Okay, the 3 mottos I live by is treat others how you want to be treated, don't judge a book by its cover, and don't be afraid to try new things.
This is a value that I try to follow. Sometimes I am not the best at following it, but I try to not sweat the little things in life, and I try to remember that life keeps going and there are very few things that I can do that will completely ruin my life, and so I do my best to try not and dwell on small mistakes or little things that I know aren't really going to have a huge impact on the rest of my life, so that I can just kind of keep my head up and keep moving forward and tackle whatever comes next.
I value taking any opportunity that presents itself that could help me like better myself, because that's where I feel like a lot of my successes have been. Just whenever a new opportunity shows up, I go for it and then like work really hard and it works out.
The motto that I am using to describe how I live my life is, you gotta stop and smell the roses, because if you don't, then you're not actually living. You have to live in the moment and appreciate your life, otherwise you're not living.